Hey gang, it's the 4th of July, so what better day to talk about baseball?
And we're going to be checking in on our eBay shop. And of course, at the end, we'll be ripping a pack.
Okay, let's go. Hello and welcome back to Pack to the Future. This is episode 5, and today is...
The 4th of July!
Happy 4th of July, everybody. That's right. Baseball is sort of synonymous with America and the 4th of July. Baseball is known as America's pastime. Has always been played on the 4th of July since the 1800s.
1800s. Wow.
A long time ago. Did you know that they only played day games for, 70 years or so when they first started playing baseball? The first night game, and you want to guess, what year was the first night game? Take all the time you need.
1903.
It's a good guess, but it's wrong.
1947.
Much closer. 1935 was the very first night game, and it was in Cincinnati. They had sort of a ceremonial thing where FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, was the president at the time, and he, quote, turned on the lights from the White House. I don't think he actually turned on anything. He probably just pretended to hit a button. But he turned on the lights, and then from then on, there was nighttime baseball. Any guesses why they started doing that?
They called more baseball games. Because they couldn't fit enough baseball games because there was a lot of stuff going on.
Also a good guess, think about ticket sales.
So they should get more money. More money.
More money, yes. They had no lights for many years, so the games had to be played during the day, but people worked. So a lot of the daytime games during the week especially, not a lot of people attended them. So they started putting the lights in so that you could have them in the evenings.
Was the light bulb invented before they started doing night games? Or did they first start doing night games as soon as the light bulb was invented?
So the light bulb was invented a long time before they started doing night games. But I imagine that it took a while to get powerful enough. It's just like the Edison light bulb was just this little light bulb that would kind of light up a room, right?
Yeah.
They needed big spotlights.
Evolve.
Right. Great word, yeah. It had to evolve until it was strong enough that it could illuminate a whole field.
Light.
The Dodgers adopted lights in 1938, the Red Sox and the Yankees in 1946, and when do you think the Pirates, what year do you think the Pirates did? Forbes Field.
1970.
Nope, 1940, but it was on June 4th, not July 4th. It was on June 4th, 1940, the Pirates had their first nighttime game. By the 1950s, most teams had added lights. The last team to add lights was, anybody?
Cubs.
How did you know that?
I guess.
Were you reading my notes?
Yes. I guess I can't see your notes.
Okay, it was the Cubs. The Cubs were the last holdout. They didn't have nighttime games until what year? Don't look at the notes. You're cheating.
19.
Did you do this in school?
2000.
That's a good guess. It was in...
1986.
Boy, that's even closer. 1988, the Cubs finally installed lights in and started doing night.
You Cubs, you were taking forever.
We're recording late at night. But since the 4th of July is a holiday, a lot of times they have day games during the 4th of July or other holidays. So today, for example, there are 12 teams playing day games, including the Pirates. So it's kind of a fun time to go out, if you don't have things to do during the holiday, to go watch a baseball game. A couple other 4th of July facts. Oftentimes, whoever the president is will throw out the first pitch at the Washington baseball game, the national baseball game. Some teams will wear special hats with like stars and stripes on it, or different looking uniforms in some way. They do a lot of special giveaways. They just try to make it like a fun family atmosphere. So that's a little bit about the history of the 4th of July in baseball. Let's check in on how our eBay shop has been doing. Okay, so let's check in on our eBay shop. We opened 6 days ago and we listed 112 items. So far we have sold 9 of them. So 9 in 6 days is about 1.5 sales a day. I know you're going to say, how do you sell half in a day? But we sell 1 or 2 things every day. That's fine, right?
Yep.
We can do better. These guys have been helping me sleeve up cards, take pictures of cards. We're listing, I think the plan is to try to do 10 times. So if we have about 100 cards listed, I'd like to get up to about 1,000. Instead of selling 1 or 2 a day, maybe we could sell 10 or 20 a day. That would be ultimately the plan.
100 or 1,000
That-
or $100,000,000.
Probably unlikely. But yeah, that's sort of the plan. So we'll check in again next week, see how many we have listed. By next week, we plan on having at least probably 300 or 400 baseball cards listed. That's the plan. All right. Should we rip a pack?
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so the Topps 2024 flagship collection has, I think, like 12 packs, and they're all really glued in here, which makes it impossible to get them out.
This big one is...
Starting with this oversized card, hoping for good players. I say Reggie, yes. Ellie De La Cruz.
What's that other small one?
I don't know. That one fell out. Jordan Lawler's a good rookie, but this Ellie rookie card, it is like an image variation. It is special to this flagship collection, and having the oversized one probably pays for the entire box or close to it. We're gonna just do 1 pack, show 1 pack a person, starting with Ellis.
We only had like
Picture.
1 good pack.
Yeah.
We want a variant of him.
Yeah, O'Neal Cruz, one of our favorite players.
We want a variant.
We know that there's a couple of different variations or like inserts. This is actually
'Let's go.
1989.
35th anniversary. Got up there.
Yep, that is the set that I started collecting with 1989 Topps.
What's that tiny one?
So there's going to be a Stars of the MLB card in every pack.
I had this other
Marcus
one.
Stroman insert. We thought it was pretty cool, but after looking, it was really only worth maybe $1 or $2. So not that great, but I think this was your best pack alt. Starting out with the Baltimore team card, Philadelphia team card. It's going to be the all-team card pack.
Okay. I thought that was a pirate for a second.
Yeah, there's similar colors there. The Padres have similar colors. There's the St. Louis Cardinals team card.
This is literally
Thunder Hunter.
oh, he's good. He's good.
He's very good. Wish it was his rookie, but that was his second year. His rookie was the year before. All right, see some color coming up here.
Blue card.
Blue card, Charlie Blackmon. Not too bad. It's nice to have. I wish he was a better player. We got a backward
Two backwards. One of them is the Stars of MLB.
Stars of MLB. Okay, we got 2 good young players here. Miles Mastro Buoni. Buoni? Very high pronunciation. That is a very cool looking chrome card.
Definitely not baloney.
Baloney. You know, I actually got an autograph card of his yesterday.
And Daddy got that card. That fan's favorite.
Yeah. In my first pack, I pulled that Ronald Acuna fantasy favorite. He is one of our fantasy favorites.
Pirates team card.
I feel like we talk about the Acuna brothers in just about every pack.
Yep. Okay.
But the Acuna brothers are fantasy favorites. Luis Angel Acuna. Here we have a Yamamoto rookie card from the Dodgers. That's a great one.
He's on a fantasy team.
That's right, another 1989 throwback.
And the Stars of the MLB.
Yep, Manny Machado. All right, we're going to show all 3 of the flagship collection packs because this is really where you're hoping to make your money.
It has lots of like the same cards, but like better versions of them.
Yep,
He's a good one.
has an excellent player to get. Yeah, that's probably worth a few bucks. Wyatt Langford,
Rocky!
that is one of the rookies that you're aiming for. That
Oh.
definitely, other than the Ellie De La Cruz oversized card, that's probably our best card in this box.
These packs seem to have, the special ones seem to have less cards in them.
Yeah, it's just 5 cards in each of these packs. You can still get a numbered card or an autograph, although I think it's very rare to get that. A couple of rookies.
What's on?
Okay, 4 rookies in that pack. Nothing too amazing. We're hoping for something last pack magic, right?
Yeah. You always say that like every single millisecond.
That's true. I do. I gotta get new lines.
He's good.
Colton Cowser, that's a good rookie to get. Austin Wells, that's worth a few bucks. All right. Well, we're ending with a Bo Bichette. Not too shabby.
Or not too goody.
Yeah, not the best. I would say this Ellie De La Cruz, who's struggling to get in here, is our best hit. See if we can't sell that for maybe 20 bucks.
Is it worth more money since it's oversized?
It's actually probably worth less money, and it's also going to be harder to ship. But still, I really enjoyed ripping that. I love the O'Neal Cruz card. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next week when we are going...
Episode 6.
Episode 6, we're going to get into Let's Switch Sports.
Basketball.
Basketball. Thanks, guys.